is here. And so in order to stop the abuses and improve our conditions, we, like the NTFC teachers, we, like other union-minded graduate employees, we, like the great West Virginia teachers right now, must unite in protest with each other's struggles and concerns in mind against the common problem, respect and value. This is about learning and labor and not profit at first. So when workers decide to do what many fear, the last resort, which is to strike and withhold our labor, to picket the work site, to demonstrate our willingness to support one another, this is a very crucial and risky tactic. So why must we strike if we don't get what we deserve? Let's be honest about a strike. Let's be honest about why we know we will win. Workers throughout history have organized strikes either to prevent bosses from reducing wages or obtaining higher pay, stopping child labor, securing weekends, health insurance, 8-hour days, and this list goes on. This is what it takes to win better conditions. This is the historical pattern. In that same history as well as today, workers felt powerless whenever they were individual or disunited. They recognized that the only option to protect ourselves from employer abuses is through collective action, a strike. As the federal, state, and local public officials continue to enact policies and practices to curb our power as workers, as higher education officials, as they continue to pass these laws, the more urgent becomes the need for real solidarity, which we see here today. Real solidarity. The necessity for strikes in today's society have been recognized to such an extent that they try to push for no strike clauses, y'all. That's how much power we have right now at this very instant to withhold our labor solely for the purpose of improving our human, natural, and civil rights for equality of life and experiences as graduate employees and students, and most importantly, as people on this campus, as people in the United States, as people in the entire world. We must stand up and fight for this. We must stand up and fight for this. This is our very nature as workers. And strikes are the very power foundation for our survival. And now we are forced to make that decision. When the provost, chancellor, and human resources, whoever they got that makes those phone calls in there, tell them to disrespect workers, because we never get to find out who they are. Whenever they make those, and they're confronted by collective agency, collective worker solidarity, they have no choice but to back down and respect us. So they will bargain with us if we stay together. I promise you, they will centralize our needs for tuition waivers, for fair pay, for cheaper and more accessible health care, for equal access and better redistribution of resources. They will bargain with us. However, as long as we have to deal with the UIUC administration when there's only a few dozen of us, we remain at the servitude of the university. That's changed as of today. Look at everybody out here today. Everybody out here has made a commitment. Not just for 8 a.m. Monday morning, but if need be, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Whatever it takes, that we will win this contract. And it may take that kind of fight, but you gotta look each other in the eye, y'all. You gotta look every single person here in the eye, and we gotta get on these phones and call people that aren't here. We gotta get on these phones and call the community and tell them that higher education is at stake. We must win now. That is why workers strike. That is exactly why we will strike. It is about our acknowledgement that as human beings with rights that must be recognized and protected, we know that strikes instill fear and makes people respect us, and it undermines domination. One of my favorite quotes that you often hear me say All wheels stand still if your mighty arm wills it. And that is the reality. Classrooms, grade books, emails, exams, those copy machines that always break down. They're all like wheels in a giant machine, a machine set in motion by graduate workers who teach the classes, write and grade the exam, lead discussions and lectures, and ultimately maintain this educational structure for the undergraduates here that we love to teach. When we refuse to work, the entire machine halts. When we picket, the machine breaks down. Every strike in history, and recently from the general prison strike of 2016, the West Virginia strike today, the Chicago Teachers Union strike of 2012, all these things and so many others remind all employers and administrators that it is the workers, us, we, that are the real masters of this university, because we make it run. Whose university?
Our university.
Whose university?
Our university.
Whose university?
Our university.
Whose university?
Our university.
But now people ask, you say celebrate strikes. What does that mean? Why should we celebrate something that none of us want to do? That's so important to recognize, y'all. Strikes are celebrations of solidarity. The final phase of achieving a major goal that will transform our livelihoods. That's what strikes do. We don't want to do it, but what they do for us. Every strike reminds workers that our position is not hopeless because we win them, and that we are not individuals. We are a family. We are together. We are a community. That's what strikes do. Wait till you see your friends and people you may not know on the picking lines and you strike up those conversations. It's going to do something to you. It's going to enliven you. It's going to make you feel like you don't want to leave that picking line. I'm telling you, that's what it does for us. It is a tremendous effect of what it does to everybody here. Even in normal, peaceful times when we teach and we grade, we lead discussions, all the work that you do as amazing teachers, a lot of times, sometimes you're alone, you're by yourself. That happens in the academic world. That's just how it is. But in times of strikes, we do not think of ourselves and our conditions alone. We think of all of our family members who have abuses and issues and have stopped their work together and who stand up for the cause together. Because that's the only way we're gonna win this, y'all. We have to stay together. Yeah. Woo. Tomorrow at 8 a.m., we celebrate this day. Celebrate that Grad Workers United to protest higher education and guarantee that anybody doing TA, GA work, graduate worker work will receive full compensation, including a full tuition waiver. Yeah. Celebrate that we came together to improve the lives of all grad workers and eventually the entire campus community. Yeah. Make the most out of your conversations on the picket line. Meet new people. Have great conversations. Enjoy the experience. It will be festive. It will be celebratory, because what comes out of a strike is victory. Victory must be celebrated, especially when your strike is as righteous a strike as ours is, because we are fighting for the life of higher education in this state. That's why it's so important. You are on strike. You are making a major difference. You are not alone. And we will win. Let me hear you say it. We will win.
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 Because whose university?
Our university.
Whose university?
Our university.
Whose university?
Our university.
Whose university?
Our university.
We all got that power. What kind of power?
Union power.
What kind of power?
Union power.
What kind of power?
Union power.
What kind of power?
Union power.
We are the union.
We are the union.
The mighty, mighty union.
The mighty, mighty union.
We are united.
We are united.
Justice we fight it.
In justice we fight it.
We are the union.
We are the union.
The mighty, mighty union.
The mighty, mighty union.
We are united.
We are united.
In justice get ready to win. Let's get ready to win. We'll see you in the morning. I'm going to hand it back over to our awesome strike captain. Thank you all so much. I'm so honored to be fighting alongside you. Let's do it.
Thank you so much for coming out. I'm going to see you all at 8 in the morning. We're going to meet, if you're picketing, we're going to meet between English and Lincoln. There's going to be coffee. That was the support note. Coffee. So we're going to be awake when we do this at 8 in the morning. So if you're picketing, you're going to meet between English and Lincoln at the internal flame sculpture. And you'll get more directions from there. So I will see you tomorrow. Thanks so much.
Yeah, see you all tomorrow.